Hey coaches, I'm going to talk to you about Shakeology. I love Shakeology, of course. All coaches do or should, maybe. Um, but I know there's a lot of videos already about what Shakeology is. So I thought I'd start with what Shakeology isn't. I get a lot of questions from people all the time about, is this in Shakeology? Is this in Shakeology? And so I thought that's where I would start with what is not in Shakeology. Okay. And you should know this too. So the way I learned about what is not in Shakeology is by knowing what is. I read the back of the bag, and that's what I want you to do. So go grab your bag of Shakeology right now, or your box, and look at the back of the packet. And I want you to read through the ingredients. So go ahead and do that, and I'll wait. Did you do it? Okay, I'm going to keep waiting. Okay. Hopefully you did. Hopefully you went and grabbed your bag, because all of the ingredients are listed on the back of your Shakeology bag. So it's very easy to know what's in it because it's listed right there, okay? However, I'm not gonna be mean. I'm gonna go through some of the frequently asked questions that I get, because I am one of the weird people who reads the back of the bag. I like to know what I'm eating, and then I can, I guess, answer questions. So people ask me, does Shakeology have soy? Nope, doesn't have soy. And I'm gonna also tell you why it doesn't have these particular things. Soy is actually really terrible for your thyroid. And soy is grown in mass quantities. It's super cheap to make and grow because it's been genetically modified to be super easy to grow. And it is a filler. So if you're eating anything that has soy in it, particularly some type of shake, if it has soy, it's probably there to make it cheap. So if it's, I mean, soy also can mess up your estrogen levels. It has other, bad effects too. You can Google it and see, choose for yourself. But Shakeology has really high standards. And so there's no soy in Shakeology because it's a cheap filler. We don't need it. And we don't need to have the ill effects of the genetically modified product in Shakeology. So does Shakeology have sugar? This one maybe is confusing for people because if you look at the nutrition facts, there are sugars. But if you look at the ingredients, it doesn't have sugar. So what does that mean? Blueberries and pomegranate and trying to read the ingredients, other fruit. The other fruit do have natural occurring sugars in them. That's where you're going to see that. But what makes Shakeology sweet is not that they added in a tablespoon of sugar, it's that it has stevia. Stevia is actually a herb, and it's 150 times sweeter than sugar. So you just need like the littlest bit of this herb to give sweetness, the sweet flavor that we like in Shakeology. It actually, sorry, I have my notes over here, I'm reading them. It actually has, what is it? Oh, it affects your glucose differently than artificial sweeteners or regular sugar would. So just like, it must be like the molecular structure of stevia interacts differently with your glucose. So it's not going to raise the glucose levels, which is really great. So no, there is not added sugar in Shakeology. Also, there are no artificial sugars in Shakeology. Why? Because artificial sugars will still spike your insulin levels. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a fake sugar like Splenda or aspartame, and it's still going to shut down the chemical or the hormone in your body that tells your brain you're full, and it's still going to spike your insulin levels and increase your cravings. So If you want increased cravings, have some Splenda. Okay, that was my plug for Splenda. Does Shakeology have artificial flavors? No, artificial flavors have been shown to wreak havoc on your metabolism. So stay away from things that have fake flavors. Everything you taste in Shakeology is from something real. There's real cocoa in the chocolate, and there's real fruit in the fruity ones. So there's no fake flavors. We don't want to screw up your metabolism. Everything that's in Shakeology is there for a purpose, and it's there to be good for you. Okay. If you're lactose intolerant, can you have Shakeology? Yes, because there's vegan Shakeology. Vegan Shakeology does not have any lactose. So regular Shakeology has whey in it. Whey comes from when you take milk and you're going to make cheese and you separate the curds from the whey. The whey is the liquid part. 80% of the lactose goes with the whey. And also the protein. So the protein stays in the whey, and then that is what you use to make like whey protein. That's what's in Shakeology. However, Shakeology also adds in lactate. I'm trying to find it. That helps your body break down that enzyme, helps break down the lactose. So people with a dairy issue could drink the regular one, but I would rather say just go to the vegan. Just have the vegan Shakeology. There's no whey protein in vegan Shakeology. They use rice protein and pea protein. So if you're having dairy issues, just go to the vegan. It's still delicious, and they just use a different type of protein blend so that you just skip the whole dairy issue right there. So I actually drink the dairy-free one myself just because my doctor said that I should stay away from dairy. And every once in a while when I'm traveling, I'll have my packets of the regular that I use for samples, and I drink it. I don't have any issue with it at all. So I think it must be because of that, the lactate that's added in. So if you're having any questions, always ask your doctor if you're lactose intolerant, but you should be completely fine with vegan. There's no whey in it. Okay. Can you have Shakeology if you're pregnant or breastfeeding? Again, ask your doctor. Legally, we have to say that because we're not doctors, we're not nutritionists. Some of us, Jenny Swisher is a certified nutritionist. I am not. I'm just a nutrition enthusiast. So ask your doctor always before you do anything. If I were pregnant or if I were breastfeeding, I would be drinking Shakeology because of the high nutrient content. If you're pregnant and breastfeeding and you grab a Snickers bar and you don't ask your doctor about all the crap that's in there, then you should probably do that too. So, okay. Does Shakeology have gluten? Okay, Shakeology is not made with any products that can contain gluten. However, it is processed in a facility that is not a certified gluten-free facility. So, because their facility has not been certified by the FDA as being gluten-free, they can't label it that way. My son was gluten-free for a long time, and I've been giving him Shakeology since day one. He has never had an issue. I have had a friend who had celiac, and she was drinking Shakeology with no problem. However, ask your doctor. Again, ask your doctor and have him look at the back of the bag, read all the ingredients. He'll see there's nothing with gluten in it, and he'll give you the okay. But always ask your doctor. We are, again, not doctors, and legally we have to tell you to do that. So, okay, that goes through most of the normal questions I get asked all the time. So now I'm going to tell you what my favorite thing about Shakeology is. Now you know what Shakeology isn't. It's not artificial. There's no soy. Yes, you can have it if there's no gluten. There's a lactose-free option, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners. Okay. What do I love about it? So a lot of times they'll talk about superfoods or adaptogens. They prevent cancer and they're good for you in the long run. But I'm kind of more concerned about feeling good today. So my favorite thing about Shakeology is what it does for your gut flora. So inside of your guts are all kinds of bacteria and organisms that are living. It's kind of creepy, honestly. You have all of this life happening inside your gut, and you don't realize how important it is to create the right environment there, because all of that bacteria and those organisms are working to absorb nutrients and to protect you, to protect your immune system. So when you are improving those digestive enzymes, you're going to digest food better, and you're going to feel better right away. The other thing that you're not going to really notice is that the environment that's created. So Shakeology has probiotics and prebiotics. The prebiotics are necessary to go with the probiotics to make sure that that bacteria can live and thrive in your gut. It protects the lining of your intestines so that you don't have bacteria, like bad bacteria, leaking into your system and spreading inflammation. So anyway, that's what I love about it. Helps you absorb nutrients better, helps your digestion, helps you to feel better right away, and actually helps your mind. There's a huge connection between your gut. You know how you see you have a gut feeling. There's a connection between your gut and your brain. So the more you can do for your gut, the better your immune system's going to be, the better your emotions are going to be, the better your health all around is going to be. So that's my favorite thing about Shakeology. Okay, moving on. How do you share Shakeology? Because that is what our business is. Our business is sharing it. Number one, you got to learn about it. Okay, where are you going to learn about it? One thing that you can do is go to YouTube and watch all the videos that are available for you to watch. You can go to conferences like Summit or the Platinum Presenters, Platinum Edge, or there's all kinds of different things throughout the year you can go to learn about Shakeology. Okay, you can go to your back office. If you're a coach, you go to teambeachbody.com, you click on coach, you go to your back coach online office, marketing materials, click on Shakeology. There is an FAQ and a list of the ingredients and information about why those ingredients are there, and like tutorials, like there's a PowerPoint presentation. I mean, there is a crazy amount of information available to you in that back office. So go there and check it out. There is the Shakeology blog. I love the Shakeology blog. So it's shakeology.com / your username, or just shakeology.com. You click on blog, and it highlights different aspects of Shakeology. Right now they're doing a deep dive into super nutrients. So you can go there and check out pomegranate and what super nutrient pomegranate has and why it's there. You can research the creators of Shakeology. I mean, you can learn a ton there, you know? And you might think like, oh, when do I have time to watch, to learn all this stuff about Shakeology? Well, take 10 minutes a week and watch a video, or go to the back office and read one PDF, or go to the blog and read one article. Just do something each week. You don't have to spend hours. Like, I've been doing this for 18 months, and just this is what I've collected over time, Okay, so, I might end this little conversation or tutorial, whatever this is, by saying, oh, ask me any questions that you have. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give you tough love, and I'm going to be mean, and I'm going to say, you have any questions, go look them up, okay? You are smart enough. You are the CEO of your own business, okay? I'm going to tell you, the CEO of McDonald's, he knows what's in his food, okay? So you're your own CEO. Go to the back office. Go to the YouTube videos. Go to any of the resources that we have. Go to the FAQ and just search your question, and find out the answer, because you can do it, okay? I don't want you to have to always come to me every time you have a question, okay? But what I do want you to do is, after you've watched this, I want you to share your why for why you are drinking Shakeology. I shared mine. It's Or did I share mine? No, I didn't. I should share you. I should tell you why I drink Shakeology. It's because it's fast food that's super healthy. My life was crazy and stressful, and I just didn't want to have to wash one more dish and chop one more vegetable, and I wanted to eat healthy. And Shakeology just made it easy. And it's still in my life, it just makes one meal I don't have to think about that's perfect, that's healthy, that gives me all the nutrients I need without me having to stress about it. I don't have to grocery shop about it. I don't have to make a list and prepare food. So that's why Shakeology is so important to me. That's my why for Shakeology. When someone asks me about it, I don't have to give them a crazy list of the ingredients. I just share them my story. So it's like, okay, it's like this. It's like if you have a favorite movie. My favorite movie is the movie The Burbs, okay? The movie The Burbs, I don't remember the name of the characters or the actors. I know Tom Hanks is in it, and the lady from Star Wars with the big ears, Leia. I don't remember what her real name is. I don't remember what year this movie was made. I don't remember a lot about it, but all I know is it is funny. And so when I talk to people about my favorite movie, The Burbs, I'm like, oh my gosh, you have to see this movie. It cracks me up. My favorite part about it are all these little details, like little subtle jokes that are throughout the whole movie. We watch it almost every year. Me and my sister, we love this movie. Okay. I told you nothing about the movie The Burbs, but you can see that I really love it. And so maybe you might watch it because you know how much I love it. Okay. That's how you're going to share Shakeology. You're just going to share the one little thing for you that has helped you. And then if they want to learn more, share a video. Share one of the YouTube videos with them that can go into the details. Share with them a PDF with the ingredients listed. You don't have to be an expert on it. You just have to know your own story. So I want you to share in the comments below this video, I want you to share your why. Why do you drink Shakeology? Why is it important to you? That's the most important part of sharing your story, is understanding it yourself, So take a minute and think like, okay, why do I keep drinking this stuff? Like, do I have more energy? Do I like it because it tastes like chocolate? Do I like it because I don't have to think about it? So what is it for you? Like my friend Nicole always talks about how her hair is so much longer. She gets all these compliments now on her hair. So for her, having fantastic hair is why she drinks Shakeology. I also have fantastic hair, so from Shakeology. But whatever. Anyway, so whatever it is for you, share with me, please, why you drink Shakeology. And then if you have a question about it, look it up, because you can. Now you know where to look it up. Okay. Keep drinking those shakes. Have a great day. If you do have questions about any of the things I said, as far as, beyond stuff you could look up on your own, you're allowed to ask that. But besides that, do some investigating. Okay, bye.